started off on a...
Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is Owen and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video is going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of a mixed bag, lots of different styles of content being thrown at you. The first part of the video is going to be some pickups I have, and also a couple of announcements regarding my brand, since you guys are really interested in that and my line of work and everything. And then the second part of the video is going to be the long anticipated apartment tour that I promised you guys, not in the last video, but the video prior to that. I've got it all filmed, it looks beautiful. But everything will be segmented out down below into chapters, so if you want to skip ahead at any point, feel free to do so. But yeah, I say we just hop right into it with some pickups. Also, I did want to mention, if you are enjoying the videos, feel free to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Feel free to ask any questions down in the comments below about anything throughout the whole video, and I will be sure to answer it for you guys, especially regarding the upcoming release. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing that I want to show you guys, which isn't really a pickup, truth be told, it's something that I designed for my brand SOMAR. The brand is a little over a year old now, which is so cool. If you guys have been following my journey for a while, then you know that I had Hyatt back in like 2019, and I had a couple collections for that, and then I rebranded to SOMAR once I graduated school and everything, and wanted to have a more distinct visual direction and identity for the brand. And yeah, now it's been a little over a year since my first release for SOMAR, but this one is probably like the most anticipated release, I think. I was not expecting it to be that, but we did these blank t-shirt 3-packs, which come in 3 different colors. I'm right now wearing the black tee. I'm wearing a size large. I'm like 6'1", 6'2"-ish, 145 pounds, wearing a size large. I could have worn a medium, but because it's like a cropped boxy tee, I liked the length of the large a little bit more. But yeah, that's what the t-shirt looks like. I also, I've been wearing mine so much. I have a little bit of like sunscreen on that one actually. But yeah, the t-shirt's really cool. It's constructed inside out, but the yoke, or like the shoulder seam, is right side out. So it's sort of like a hybrid inverse construction t-shirt. They're made with a 7.1 ounce cotton, and they've all been dyed to their respective colors. And they're all single stitched as well. So the sleeve has a single stitch running across, and then the hem is also single stitched. They're all hand distressed. They've got like a really nice like vintage wash to it, and even the neckline is sewn inside out, so you can see it has like this ridge going on. So the 3 colors it comes with, I'm wearing the black one, obviously, like I mentioned. This is the grayish brown mid-tone color with black contrast stitching. You can see that contrast stitching there. So you can actually see the reverse construction better on this one. You can also see some of that hand distressing going on. This t-shirt is directly modeled off my Cradle of Filth t-shirt that I've worn countless times. I'll throw like a picture up of me wearing it, but this t-shirt is directly modeled off after that one in terms of like the fit and everything. And then we just scaled it up and down in terms of the size, but that's been like my go-to t-shirt. People are always asking about it, and so I felt like it was only right to kind of recreate it and turn it into like a blank t-shirt 3-pack, coming after like Hanes and Uniqlo. But that's like the right side out shoulder seam, which is really cool. And yeah, I really love this color. This is like the grayish brown mid-tone color. And then the other one is the plain white. It's sort of like a creamish white. It's not like a pure white. It has a little bit of like an off-white tone to it. Again, same construction detailing. They're all the same t-shirt, just in 3 different dyes and different thread colors. And yeah, I actually don't have many of them. This is probably the most, no, this is not probably, this is the most limited release I've done so far. But the response has been so crazy that I've already put in a reorder to restock it. So if it does sell out on release day or somewhat after release day, just stay tuned on the brand's Instagram, and I'll be sure to update you guys with like the restock information. But yeah, I've already put in the reorder because I feel like they're gonna sell out because you guys have been going crazy over it. It comes in a 3-pack. You can't buy them individually. You'll get one of each color in the 3-pack, so you can't get 3 blacks, 3 whites, or 3 browns. You can't pick and choose your colors. Comes with one of each, and it's retailing at $150. These will be releasing on May 21st globally online. However, if you live in the Pacific Northwest region, anywhere near Seattle, I highly recommend coming to Drip Tea Market on Saturday, May 14th, which is gonna be like the first in-store official stockist of SOMAR. And I will be there in person in Seattle on May 14th. So if you wanted to come say what's up, check out the product in hand, get 1 week's early access to it, then feel free to pull up, say what's up. And they also will be carrying a couple other items that aren't gonna be releasing for a while, so you get early access to that as well. Yeah, the in-store release will be 1 week earlier than the global online release. So, yeah, that's it for that. The next item that I wanna show you guys, truth be told, is not my item. I don't own this. I'm just borrowing it for a couple weeks from my friend Everett Lamb, another men's fashion YouTuber, close friend of mine. Yeah, he's known that I've wanted this jacket for so long. This is probably like the all-time grail jacket for me, but I've just never been able to get it. And it is the helmet laying flak jacket, which is based off of the Vietnam War era M69 flak vest. So originally when it was used, I think in the Vietnam War, it was just a vest, like a flak vest, but helmet laying in, I think 98 or 99, turned it into a jacket in a couple different renditions, a couple different colorways. And this specific rendition is the ballistic nylon version in black. And yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful jacket. Fits me perfectly. Everett's known that I've wanted this jacket for so long, and I'm trying to like convince him to sell it to me or trade it to me in some capacity. But I'm gracious enough that he's letting me borrow it, and I get to show it to you guys because it's a beautiful piece of history. It has some asymmetrical detailing. On this side, it's got this really cool chest pocket that is kind of at an angle, so the bottom is flat, but then the top has a little bit of an angle to it, and it has these 2 snaps. The actual paneling and like the neck construction, like the collar is so nice, has like a nice round collar, but if you turn it up, it's a little bit more military looking. It has a double closure, so it has a zip closure right there, and then you can also see it does have buttons that line this side, so it can close up extra tight. The side, which is probably my favorite part of this jacket, is not closed. It's like an open side seam that can be tightened up with these laces. This particular one has purple laces. Everett's not sure if it originally came with these laces or if somebody just replaced it, because it is quite an old piece, but you can see that also on the other side as well. And the other detail that I really love about this jacket, besides like the overall fit, is how the sleeves fall. It might be really hard to see, but the sleeves have these 2 darts on like the inside of the elbow right there, which help create like a natural curve. So it's extremely comfortable to wear. And yeah, it does have a little interior pocket right there. I feel like jackets always need to have an interior pocket. Everett does not have the original lining that came with the jacket. It's just been lost in the 20+ years that this jacket has been around. But normally they do come with a liner as well, and also 2 like backpack straps, except this one only has the 1, so you can sling it like a crossbody bag. And yeah, that is the helmet laying M69 flak jacket. Such a sick piece. Hope I can own it one day in some capacity, whether it's like a different color, material, doesn't matter. I just love to own one of these. It fits me perfect. Ever since he let me borrow it, I think it wore it like pretty much the whole day. And yeah, sometimes I'll just be wearing it and forget that I'm wearing it. So yeah, it feels like a second skin to me. Yeah, let's move on to the next piece. So another recent fascination of mine have been Levi's 517s. You guys know I've had my phases with Levi's. I'll go through a 505 phase, I'll go through a 501 phase, and now I'm finally on like my boot cut phase, I'd say, of Levi's. Even though I'm wearing some 505s right now though. But I've recently acquired 2 pairs of Levi's corduroy 517s. I believe these are from the 70s or 80s. I forget which one. I should probably check the listings. But they are white tabbed Levi's corduroys. I believe these are from 2 slightly different years, as one thing I noticed is that the belt loop construction is slightly different, even though these are tagged the exact same size. Yeah, this particular colorway is like a really nice faded brown. It almost looks like denim from a distance. Yeah, it's like nicely faded and distressed. You have like some scratch marks here and there. And then the cool thing about 517s is that they're not really a flare, they're more of like a boot cut or like a subtle flare, whatever you want to call it. But it's not like super dramatic. It's just enough where it'll like perfectly cover like a large boot. I typically wear these with my Greedy 20s, which is like the hiking boot. You guys can kind of see a little bit of that boot cut flare to it. Yeah, these are both 30 by 32s, which is like the ideal length for me. For an inseam is like a 32 to 33, I'd say. Yeah, this is the gray colorway, which I just got in a couple of days ago. This one's a little bit more distressed. This one's a little bit more distressed, has a little bit more discoloration, a couple more scratch marks, but they both fit me beautifully. I'm looking to collect a couple more colors. Like I'd love to have like a black color, maybe even a white, I think would be cool. But yeah, 517's been a recent fascination of mine. I really love like the subtle boot cut fit, and yeah, let's move on to the next piece. So this is the last piece before I want to get into kind of like an unboxing haul type thing. These are a pair of post-archive faction like suit trousers. I've been aware of the brand for so long, and I've wanted to own something from them for so long, but I haven't really found like the right one, and these really stuck out to me. I also acquired another piece that's coming in soon, hopefully. But I bought these new Off the Path website. So you might see like the front is super plain, nothing going on. These just look like some plain like nylon, ballistic nylon suit trousers. They honestly feel really similar to the helmet length flak. Maybe that's a styling opportunity, I'm not sure. But yeah, these look pretty standard for the suit trouser on the front. These have like a little hook closure and a zipper fly. But the cool thing is when you flip it on to the back side, it starts off pretty normal as well. Suit trouser pockets, some typical suit trouser paneling right there. As you flow down the leg, you get this really cool articulated leg panel action going on that kind of forms like a curved X. The construction that post-archive faction does on all their pieces is mind-blowing. The silhouettes they come up with are so cool. And yeah, this one like really caught my eye. I think they offer in a couple different colorways as well, but I loved like the understated vibe that the black colorway gives. It's like very nonchalant, plain Jane, but if you like catch it in the right light, you'll see like this really cool paneling. Straight leg fit. These are a little bit big on me. I wasn't really sure which size to go with. As it is like a Korean brand, I wasn't sure if I should go with like a small or medium since I'm like a 29-30 waist. But I ended up going with a size medium. They're a little bit big on me in the waist, but they fit fine lengthwise. And I think if I would have gone with the size small, it would have been fine in the waist, but like way too short. And so I'd rather just have to belt it up if that's the case. Yeah, I just love these trousers. I think they're so cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it for these pants. I do have one other Path piece coming in soon, so maybe that'll be in the next video. So stay tuned for that. But next up, I want to show you guys a couple things I got in a little Japan auctions haul. So I will show you guys a couple of those items. The total box was from a few different auctions that I won, but I just want to show you guys 3 of those items. 2 of them are helmet laying, 1 of them is vintage. I guess I'll just do the vintage one first. So this right here is a crazy, crazy, crazy piece. This is the Sonic Youth Dirty Bunny Gracias t-shirt with the Brockham tag, which is beyond rare. I do have another Sonic Youth tee over there, but that one is far more distressed. All like the sleeves have been cut off pretty much. The hems have been cropped. It's just like ripped to shreds. It's so incredibly faded. Like it's borderline like a green t-shirt at this point. This one is in much better condition though. But yeah, this is a Brockham XL, like I mentioned. Fat Sonic Youth print right here. This is like one of the most sought after prints for Sonic Youth band tees. And yeah, I'm just so stoked to own another one of these. I almost owned a third, but the auction got taken down. I don't know if the owner wasn't like happy with the price that it was sort of ending up at. But I was probably gonna win that one too, to be honest. Stoked to own this t-shirt. Truth be told, I haven't thrown it on yet, so I don't know how it fits. It looks like it's just like a very oversized t-shirt. Might just be like a baggy tee on me, but that's totally fine. It's probably not the ideal dimensions for me, but I can look past that for being able to own this. Got it for an insane price considering what these go for market-wise normally. I got it for a great deal. And yeah, that is the Sonic Youth Dirty Bunnies. Next up, I have a couple of Helmut Lang shirts. I've been collecting some Helmut Lang pieces here and there. And one that I really like, I wanted to get like a nicer like dress up shirt kind of for date nights and that kind of thing. And this one's like very understated, but has like that subtle Helmut Lang military flex. I believe this is also from '98. This is like the bandolier silk satin shirt, like black dress shirt. It has this, I don't even know if it's silk or satin. Okay, so it's acetate. It has an acetate bandolier stripe that runs from the top of the shoulder down to the side seam and then back around. It's supposed to be like a bandolier, like a, you know, like the bullet chains that are used in the military that like usually wrap around that way, or you can go crisscross. But he has a tonal one that runs across, so it's black on black. There's a couple different variations I've seen out there, but this one is easily the coolest because it's like so understated. And yeah, I haven't thrown it on either, but it should fit me great. I've been looking for more like black dress shirts I can wear on a daily basis. And so I want to go for like, sometimes I want to go for a slightly smarter look. But yeah, I got it for a great deal and I'm stoked to wear it in the near future. And then another one that I've got a couple different colorways of this shirt now, and I have another one coming in soon. This one is this really cool like steel blue. The camera honestly doesn't pick up the color great. It looks really blue on camera right now, but it's sort of more of like a bluish gray. Like that's why I said steel blue, because it is very muted. Same collection as that previous shirt. So it's the military stripe, except this one is just a diagonal stripe that runs straight across in that same acetate material. This one's just very thin though. And it's like a short sleeve, mechanic style button-up shirt. I think it looks really fucking cool. Produced in 1998. See if it'll pick it up right there. Yeah, produced in 1998. Love that tag. Like I mentioned, I do have a couple other colorways coming in soon. I haven't thrown this one on either, like just opened it up, hence all the creases and wrinkles. It's fresh from the package. But yeah, that is it for the pickups segment of this video. So next up is the apartment tour. So I'm gonna cut to that and then we'll cut back here for the last part of the video. So I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, here it is. The long-awaited apartment tour segment. I've promised you guys this for a while, but I feel like it's finally at a place where I'm happy enough to show it to you guys. So yeah, I guess let me do like a little quick roundup of the apartment. So I'm in downtown Los Angeles. I've been in this apartment for 5 months now, I think. I moved in at the end of November. It is around 1,100 square feet, I think. And yeah, I absolutely love it here. I guess, actually I'll start at the entrance. We are a no-shoe household here. So we kick off the Berks. Yeah, this is the view when you walk in, I do live alone and it is like a studio apartment, so you might notice my bed is just sitting right there. But I do have this divider right here. This is actually my whole closet pretty much. I had these double height clothing rails made on casters, which basically houses my entire closet. My entire wardrobe is sitting right here on this rail. It acts as like a divider from like pretty much the rest of the apartment, everything else. And then my bedroom just gets tucked away super nicely right there. And then I've got all my shoes right here. Pretty much these are just my day-to-day shoes. I got my boots that you've definitely seen me talk about before. And then for the actual bedroom area, this is my little bed. It's on a 1.6 inch little bed frame. So it's not actually just a mattress sitting on the floor. You can see there's a little bed frame right there. It's important to not have your mattress sitting on the floor. That's kind of gross. So in my little bedroom nook, it's pretty bare bones right now. There isn't too much I need. So I just have a little bedside table with like the Wi-Fi router tucked in there. And then I got some books there. Got my like watch charger and phone charger over there. Little bedside table lamp. One of my favorite posters. This is The Cure Let's Go to Bed poster that I got from my dad. He gave me pretty much all his old posters from when he was a youngin'. So I had that framed to put right over my bed, which fits the theme nicely. This is like the standard closet that you're, I guess, supposed to use for clothes, but I actually use it for general storage and whatnot, like laundry, socks, underwear, pajama stuff. I've got some hats in there, some samples, random stuff. Basically it's tucked away in there. And then above it, I have some SOMAR items, like stuff we're using for shoots and whatnot, and just some like stuff to give away to friends, because I always ask for bonus stuff to be sent over from the warehouse. And then right here is the bathroom. I won't talk about my bathroom, there's no point. It's a nice bathroom. I've got washer, dryer, all that stuff in there. And then moving on to the closet storage, because I know you guys are gonna be very interested in this. Like I mentioned, I had these custom built for me. One big oversight though was that for the pants storage, because I'm tall, pretty much all my pants are fairly long. And so a lot of the pants just kind of like drape on the floor. Kind of an oversight on my part, but it's totally fine. And yeah, so I've got it all organized out. I've got jackets up here, sweatshirts here, button-up shirts there. These are just all my t-shirts sprinkled throughout this first section. And then here's all my pants. I just got like my SOMAR totes right there that is used on a daily basis. So I'm able to grab it and go for groceries, day-to-day needs. I'm able to just grab it and go. It's nice to just have it sitting out like that. And then these are just all my shoes and boots that I wear on a daily basis pretty much. You guys have definitely seen me talk about these before, so I won't go into that. But I actually have this little shelf right here. This was my old TV stand, and I didn't want to get rid of this like really nice block of wood, and so I just like repurposed it temporarily for shoe storage. I will get a shoe shelf eventually. I'll probably put it somewhere like either there or here. But moving on to this area, the other side of the entrance, this is my bike, and then we have another framed artwork right there. And then the living room area, the area that I spend the most time in for sure. This is what it looks like. It's come a long way. If you guys have been watching the vlogs and maybe some other people's videos, you might have seen that my apartment used to have these bean bags. Those are temporary, where I looked for a sofa, but I finally got one a few months ago. This is a West Elm sofa. The actual like retail of the sofa was like $4,200 or $4,500, but I got it off Facebook Marketplace for $1,000 from this family that was just like crazy rich, and they did not care about the money. They just wanted it gone pretty much, so gladly took it off their hands. That was a whole mission though, to take this apart, put it in the truck, and drive about 2 hours. But it's here, it's super cozy. It's got the Chase lounge, super nice material, and it's on these little wood legs, so it sits nice and low to the ground. I love like a low living room area. And I have these little poofs sprinkled throughout. Got one there, two right here. It's great for more like entertaining when you have people over. I don't want everybody just sitting on the sofa or on the floor. It's nice to have like some bonus little seating that kind of act as stools in a way. And over here we have a little antique mannequin that I got from my friend Rashawn. He was getting rid of it, took it off his hands and put it to good use. Over here we have some coffee table books. Obviously I don't have a coffee table yet though, so they just sit there. Got a painting from a family friend of mine, Scott Toulet, really talented painter, sorry. Here is some more artwork. I'll talk about this stuff real quick. This is The Cure poster, again from my dad, and then behind this one is like another 15 or so posters, just like flat pressed against that, just so it all stays nice and flat. And so no like wrinkles form, or I don't have to fold it up or anything. It's nice storage, just having it all tucked behind there. Plus, I might forget about it one day, crack open this frame and see all these old posters again. This I actually got from my mom's house when she moved in. This is just hidden away in her basement. We have no idea what it is or who it's by, but it's just like a really creepy painting of a dog, and it came in this frame as well, which is like a super cool frame, but looks very old. This is a Morrissey Kill Uncle like sample poster. I do have the matching t-shirt, and this is like printed on felt as well, which is crazy. So thank you, Rashawn, for that. And then another one from my dad, one of my other favorite groups, Jesus and Mary Chain. Crazy, crazy cool poster. Yeah, this is the little TV nook, the TV setup. Won't go into too much detail about it. Basically, I've got like my Nintendo Switch and stuff, controllers tucked into that shelf. I've got blankets in there, and then I've got some like random tech stuff like headphones, chargers, that kind of thing, tucked into that one. And this is one of my favorite parts of the apartment, the little plant corner, the plant nook. I've got like a watering schedule and everything, so I try to water every single day. It's great to have like an app kind of do it for you as well, so you don't have to worry about overwatering or underwatering. But yeah, they've grown so much. So it's cool to see some growth as I've been living in this apartment. Slowly but surely it'll turn into a jungle. I want like so many plants hanging from this stuff. But this will have to do for now. And then moving right along, we do have some weights. I haven't touched these weights since like, I don't know, like mid-January maybe. I went from like working out every single day for 7 months to just never touching them. I think I just burnt myself out. So yeah, I don't touch the weights anymore, not really about that. So yeah, they're just sitting there collecting dust. Here we have my bass and amp. Should probably find some better storage for that though. Here is the IKEA mirror that pretty much everybody has. Should probably find a better place for it. Couldn't really figure out the best spot, so if you guys have any other ideas, let me know, because I just don't like having that as the background, but I do like having the natural light. Anyways, here is some more books, these like my novels and whatnot. And then right here we've got my CB2 Tavernine lamp. This thing is crazy cool. Looks great at night. It's just great to have like another little bonus lighting situation. Yeah, I've actually got the same light, forgot to mention, right along. We have the dining room area. This is one of my favorite spots in the apartment because it's so cozy. Originally, there was one of these lights coming down right here, but it was like so harsh when you're eating. So I swapped it out for this hay lantern. That was a whole process to get that installed, but it's here and it's great and I love it. Casts some really nice like warm glow when you're eating instead of having like a harsh light just beat down on you. Yeah, got some, just like I don't really love these chairs too much to be honest, but they were cheap and they're doing the job for now. Eventually I'll swap it out, but it's cool. And then over here we have my little balcony patio situation. Moving right along, this is my desk area, my workstation, whatever you want to call it. You might have noticed that There's no chair. I actually use a standing desk, and it's like a permanent standing desk as well. So it doesn't like go up and down. And yeah, I have a little floor mat right there for comfort instead of just standing on concrete all the time. And also I forgot to mention real quick before I get into the desk, I've got these little speakers, these little bookshelf speakers sprinkled throughout the apartment. I got one back there, I've got one behind the plants over there, and I have one more in that corner right there, and they're all Sonos speakers, so they'll sync up to my phone. I'm able to play music, podcast, whatever I want. And I had to like tune the speakers as well. Like you can tune it to the space that you're in. And whenever I have people over and anyone wants to play music off their phone, you just do it through Spotify. It's super easy, no app nonsense. But yeah, back to the desk setup. So this is a custom built desk that I made. It's on casters, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But it's great because I get to have my computer set up here, and I get to have a little shelf down here to actually house the computer instead of it being on the floor or up on the desk. And then some really bad cable management, camera bag, that kind of thing, charging for camera stuff. And then here's my printer scanner. And then I got like my MacBook there, really long mouse pad. I would go into like the computer specs and all my gear and everything like that, but I probably just glance over it. These are just like two 240 hertz monitors. Love those things. It's great to have two monitors. Got my little notebooks, daily stuff right there. And then because these are on casters, I wanted the whole thing to be modular, so I'm able to just roll out the whole desk and put it into this little area right here, and I'm able to use this wall for filming. If you've been looking at the gram recently, you might have noticed I've done some reels. I shoot all the reels against that wall pretty much, or at least for now I do. But it's great to be able to like have people over for shoots and whatnot and be able to use this whole space for whatever I want. Because it's on a carpet, that was also intentional. I'm able to just like pull that out and be able to use this space for whatever. I've had some shoots in this area. So it's a whole modular setup by design, like I intended it to be used for that use. And yeah, moving right along is my camera stuff, my camera equipment. So I've got camera and tripod right here is my Canon 5D Mark IV, the big ass Sigma lens, monitor right there. And these are my studio lights, which are great for filming when the natural light isn't good enough. And then this is my kitchen area, another one of my favorite areas in this apartment. This kitchen island right here was originally just a like standard dark wood. You could see all the like old water stains from the previous owners, and so I just stained it black. I should probably do one more coat because some of these scratches came up. So I'll probably have to like sand it back down and then do another coat. But yeah, looks so great when it's blacked out. These stools came with the apartment, which is fantastic. This is a nice big kitchen area. I'm so glad that the owners finished the kitchen. It is a condo, by the way, so it's like all these units are privately owned, which is really nice. Don't have to deal with like management, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is the kitchen area. I'll just kind of like glance over it, but yeah, washer right there, oven, microwave, fridge. Always gotta keep a stocked up fridge. I mean, come on, just look at this. Oh, we're locked and loaded. Freezer also has to stay stocked. Yeah, I got like my kitchen supplies up there, or whatever it's called, like bonus stuff. I've got an air fryer, hot coffee machine, my old cold brew setup, rice cooker, toaster, what's it called, a magic bullet, my new coffee area, or my new cold brew setup. And this is just some bonus storage as well. I've got like pots and pans in there, and then trash and recycling in here, which is great to have that all tucked away, sealed away nicely. Don't have anything like hanging out. I hate when trash cans are sitting out. It kind of bugs me because it creates like a very mild odor in the apartment or in the space. So it's nice to have all that put away. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see like a huge ass concrete column sticking through there, which is like a cool little dividing area when you walk in. You want to get like a snack or whatever, it's just nice to be able to walk through there. Yeah, you can tell, you can probably tell that I love this apartment. I'm super happy here. We will see where I'm at this time next year. Hopefully I can stay here, or maybe I'll move. But yeah, that is the finished apartment tour. And I guess I'll just kick it back to other Owen for the rest of the video. All right, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the apartment tour. I know you guys have been wanting that for a while. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Peace out, later, see you guys next time.